It's interesting how when you sit quietly for a moment, like right now, your body seems to find its own rhythm. Your breathing settling in, your shoulders relaxing just a little more. And as you notice that shift, have you ever noticed how sometimes even the smallest changes can feel like an invitation to just let go? Almost like standing on a shoreline where the waves gently come and go, each one pulling you a little deeper into that rhythm. And as you listen, you might start to notice other things too. The way the air feels on your skin, or the subtle sounds around you, things that you didn't know about before but seem so natural now. And just like that, your mind can begin to wander, like a bird gliding effortlessly on a breeze, searching for something, but also perfectly content to simply drift. And you might recall a time when you found yourself immersed in something completely. Maybe it was watching the flicker of a campfire or staring at a sunset that seemed to stretch forever. And do you remember how time seemed to shift, to bend, almost as if the world paused just for you? And as you recall that feeling, imagine now that same sense of timelessness expanding, wrapping around you like a warm blanket. Because when your mind steps into that place, it knows how to do exactly what it needs. Naturally, easily, without you even trying. And isn't it curious how the more you don't try, the easier everything becomes? Like those moments when you lose yourself in a good story, not realizing how deeply you've been pulled in until you do. And there's a tale of an ancient willow tree that stood by the riverbank for hundreds of years. The villagers often marveled at its resilience. It had weathered countless storms, its branches bending low but never breaking. One day a young traveller passed through and asked the tree, "How do you stay so strong, even when the winds are fierce?" The willow chuckled, its leaves rustling like laughter. "It's not strength that keeps me standing," it said. "It's knowing when to bend." The traveller tooted their head, puzzled. "When the wind pushes me, I don't fight. I flow with it, and as I bend, I find new shapes, new perspectives. Each storm teaches me something about myself that I didn't know before." And as the traveller sat beneath the tree's shade, they began to notice something remarkable. The tree's roots, though hidden, extended deep into the earth, intertwining with rocks and earth, drawing strength from what was unseen. "The secret is that while I may sway, I'm always connected to what grounds me. Change doesn't weaken me. It reminds me how much I can grow." And the traveller thought of their own journey, realizing how often they'd resisted life's winds, only to find themselves weary and worn. They closed their eyes, feeling the tree's wisdom settle within them, like a seed taking root. And after their rest, the traveller rose to continue their journey. They felt lighter, as if the winds that once seemed daunting were now an ally, whispering reminders of their ability to move, to flow, to adapt. And isn't it fascinating how a simple story can leave you feeling so grounded, so ready to embrace whatever comes next? And as you carry this feeling with you, you may begin to notice over the next few days how easily you adapt to new situations, almost without thinking. Perhaps a moment will come when you surprise yourself with how naturally you flow, how deeply rooted yet flexible you've become. Thank you for sitting by the tree with me today, and until next time, goodbye and good mental health.